I was just thinking about a sudden thought, the meaning of what I am sharing right now. And uh, in the last few days, 10 odd days or so, I had been sharing a few audio clips, a few videos, reel posts. I had been regular on social medias like Instagram and a few others. But one observation that I had felt always was, you know, I am not consistent. I had never been consistent on any of the social media. I used to have a Facebook account. I deleted that a few years back. I felt extremely liberated after I had deleted the Facebook account and I never wanted to come back. Recently, I joined Facebook again and suddenly I got a whooping number of followers. Not just that it matters to me. So, same with Instagram. I think I keep sharing things once in a while, and I think I do take my own breaks. When it's just a space when I don't feel like sharing anything, and hence I think I lose out on the version of consistency. That's exactly where my thought came tonight, when I wanted to record something for tomorrow's YouTube channel. So, why, for me, it's just my perspective, of course, that when I share something, I think as a human being, as an individual, subconsciously or consciously, I do have in mind, like, hey, if I'm sharing something with someone else, it can be in front of me, it can be through a social media, it can be anything. I probably expect it or wish it or want it to benefit the other person's life in some way or the other. Like, hey, by listening to me, if that someone, anyone is listening to me or watching my video or image or something for a fraction of a second, also, I hope it helps them know something new, learn something new, see something new, maybe, or like it. I don't want anything to be just a mindless crap out there, if I may use that word, right? So back to my thoughts again. I think I have the tendency of flowing with my thoughts when I speak aloud alone, that too. uh, so I feel, like I we keep sharing, and the moment we come onto a social media, we get to push ourselves to that extent of, like, he now I have to be consistent, otherwise I'll not have a followers database, I'll not increase the follower, I'll lose out on the followers, I'll not get likes, I'll not get subscriptions, and etc etc. Most of the time I think I can be wrong, and I hope I am wrong. Most of the time what we miss out extensively is we do not give that much of thought into the content that we are sharing. We do not give, or we seldom give that much of a thought process behind what I am going to share, right? So our most of the thoughts goes into, hey, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please follow me, please share this with your friends, and whatnot, wherein we do not ask others, like, hey, do you have a suggestion on the content that I shared? What do you think could be better in the content? Or what did you feel about the content that I shared? Seldom do we ask about the content that we are sharing, right? Why is it so? Why are we so obsessed, if I may use the word again? Why are we so obsessed with getting followers, getting likes, getting comments, getting subscription? I understand it helps us, many of us, earn a living. I completely understand that, and with all the due respect to everyone, still, why do we focus so much about likes, comments, subscription, and all that? Why don't we just and simply focus only on the content and ensure the only thing that I can ensure from my end is the quality of the content that I'm sharing. That's it, nothing else. And I think that's why probably even I have done that. And and that's exactly why I think it had always come back to my mind some way or the other. Hey, why am I doing that? Why am I even asking people to follow me? Why am I trying to create content based on the thought that, hey, if I share this kind of a content, probably my followers will be happy. Probably they will like my pictures more. I'll take a very direct example of my recent Facebook account. I opened my Facebook account a week back. It's not even a week, I think 6 days back or so. And I got 6.2 thousand follower, 6,000 follower already. And I didn't do anything extra on that. Nothing. I only had initially used a profile picture and a cover image and a few travel pictures. I wanted to create a travel footprint on Facebook, and I wanted to share only one picture at a time instead of all that. So the only thing I did was just share my profile picture, maybe, and I myself observed people started following me and liking and commenting on the profile pictures more than my travel related post, or wherever I have shared something thoughtful about travel, about anything. So subconsciously, I or consciously, I think I can say safely that I wanted to take it up as a social experiment for myself. Okay, let's try it out. Let's try to share my own pictures and see how many people reacts to my picture, how many people comment on my picture versus how many people really react or comment on something thoughtful I have shared, something related to some philosophical thing, or some like a little more thought provoking thing that I have shared, maybe. And yeah, I can't say I'm too happy with the results. And I think after 6 7 days, 6 days precisely, my enthusiasm has again come down on Facebook, because this is not me. I had not been sharing the best content out there. And I know I will be consistent only when I am sharing something which I am extremely fond about. I am specifically happy about sharing it out there. And I shouldn't even bother about if someone is going through it, if someone is reading it, or liking it, or commenting on it, or just hitting that follow button for me. I know it matters at times, of course it does. But I want to be a person on the social media, maybe, who will only share something when she feels if it is out there for anyone on this planet to access, it has to come from my inside, the core of my heart, and nothing else. And just like how I had decided to create these audios, and I think I am being consistent with the audio, and this will be the 11th audio, day 11, and I'm liking it. So I felt, I figured out I am consistent with it, but it's just as raw as my thoughts can get. It's just as blunt as my actual imagination can get. It's just as unfiltered and unedited as my realistic voice could get. I don't believe in filtering, I don't believe in editing, I don't believe in filtering majorly, and I don't believe in creating anything that primarily is not making me happy. I want to make myself happy first with the content that I'm sharing out there. Let anything else follow if it at all will. Otherwise, it's just me getting happy at the end of the day without any further expectation, and I have already crossed 10 minutes, way above what I had initially intended. So, if in case if anyone is still there towards the end of the audio, thank you so much for spending that 10-11 minutes with me in my page today. I just hope whatever I'm sharing just helps you or lets you think a little more, provoke a little thought in you, and life will be much better. I know, for all of us, if we start thinking about what we are doing, how we are sharing anything out there as in the form of a content. That's it. Having said that, adios.